Yo. Yeah, we can fuck right now. Are you on now? What color you wearing?
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Like, I know what's going on, but I can't do nothing because the game said no.
And the Longhorns will get this season underway as toe meets leather.
Too cold run this.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Oh, they're after him. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State in the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking down the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
All right, good news. The game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is that you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. The quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
Offense working from the pistol. They'll move the tight end. The give to the back. Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. From the gun, running back on the move. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, you start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Lets it go to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, looking to pass. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
That's caught. It's Jackson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give out of the gun. Breaks into the open. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He now has 53 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. And the Buckeyes are marching down the field. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Defense wants to bring the heat. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the bowl. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth, but now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus where they were a year ago because of these new bodies they found through the portal.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You simply don't see that very often. The quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Hines is way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get...
Shit. Yo, you doing subs? My fault. I ain't know I was on mute. Why? I ain't gonna lie about the car. He just lost his spot with that fucking right you ran.
Hill, when you see an opening, a lot of times they close so
How was that,
fast, man.
Tommy?
Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
You do get back real quick on my team. Hell yeah.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw. It's Manning. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. And they'll spot it at the 30.
I don't know why I keep trying this shit, but it doesn't work for me.
Here's this offense
Oh, nice
with a
work.
fresh set of downs.
You won't see.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, you see the defense had to make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Catching that.
They made the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
That's why, as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down, because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Grab near the sticks. It's Wingo. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, they'll try the middle. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started.
Interesting. I don't need to do this.
Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts
The
it.
play call.
They will take the penalty.
I don't know.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They try to get it outside on the left. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Manning. Pulls it in, it's Lockett. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down.
Oh, got cooked. People got cooked. Oh, got cooked. They got cooked, man. What is this? What?
No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains.
I got you. Just go to the next.
On the 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you can tell.
I wouldn't. That's not a good play for me to run when I'm front. Okay, I'm not gonna move.
Turn it over to their offense.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail.
This is bad football. Yeah, this is bad football.
Situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
He wants to throw it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz.
Bro, my useful. I had fucking what's it called on, bro? I had auto progress on, so I couldn't even upgrade it how I wanted to, bro.
Some green grass and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Oh my god.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Oh,
The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. The give on the inside. Fighting off the defender. He's piled up 65 yards rushing, and that
I
is
just had
quite
a
an
point to
impressive
prove.
first half here in this season opener.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there. As a
Yeah. I didn't really care what the outcome was. I was trying to run you over though,
They were
Cap.
thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on third down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Hey, St. Clair. Okay, St. Clair, you coming out here? Okay. Okay, St. Clair. Oh, you're playing football like you can.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. Spins away from the defender. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
And the Longhorns, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive,
I do not know what I'm talking to.
hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Manning. Pulls it in, it's Gibson. At the 35, he's open. Right on the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit. Wasn't that incompletion?
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And his throw is incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting three on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Oh, shit.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
All right. Go ahead and perfect make the fuck there.
Here comes the Ohio State offense on He's up to 73 yards rushing already here in the first
That
half.
was,
It's
I
a
mean,
season
I
opener,
probably
but he's in
get lined
midseason
out a little
form.
bit, but on that. Fuck.
Quick release by the QB. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR.
Have you benched that one?
Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. It's complete on the right side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. We asked earlier.
You learn a lot about me, bro. You learn a lot about me, bro.
Of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Now the next one. Keep going to the thermostat and to the left. You see it? Alright, let's do it. 10 seconds, play call. First play call that makes sense. Fuck.
And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He breaks a tackle.
Hey, you gonna hurt my boy? Fuck it, bro. I'm calling my dickhead play call. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. Dickhead play call. Gonna be there.
Wants to go up top.
It's not there. It's not there. It's not there. It's never there.
He was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you,
It's complete! Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up.
We're talking about, bro. That's what we're fucking talking about, man.
The offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone.
And that one is picked up in the end zone.
And another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making it back.
I'll be right back. I'm back, bro. What I'm about to say? Wait, I left with only 2 people. About there's like 5 people here now.
Decisions.
You see all this movement in
Hey
football now, all
man,
the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield, and make this life hard on this running back.
hey bro, my guy, hey man.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Got it in the middle, it's Wingo. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. That's going to wrap up the first down here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Oh, I got ball first.
The Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things.
Oh shit.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Yeah, I might be nah, Drew, I might be a fraud. You might be right. I might be fraud. No cap. God squad and just out here calling bullshit. You're right. Fuck am I doing, right? Fuck am I doing, right? Like, what? Yeah. Yeah.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
You better win the tackle, nigga.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Oh, that's my freshman! Oh yeah, there's 2 freshmen out there! You hear me? Get out there!
This offense, and that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more
that's why he made the tackle, right?
Aggressive team.
He might want another play. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the
playing against my homeboys doing.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes. Finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation.
Yeah.
And I'm not as predictable on a third.
And there's like 5 people on it right now.
Knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game.
What you mean? I mean, oh shit. My mom, my dad, and then my 2 sisters.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
5.
They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up
No,
will be
buddy.
huge here.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. And the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now. Loading the box, everybody up front is ready for the run.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Throws to the tight end. And the misconnection on third down.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to...
Bro, like, what the...
Interception, his third of the night. Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
I'm throwing a back shoulder pass on him. Okay. Cool, I guess. That makes sense, I guess. I don't know.
That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
All right. Oh, God. You gotta know the play, bro. Something got changed.
And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Motion from the wideout.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum.
He's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that.
Bro, I'm not even dropping back. Like, I'm not even dropping back, bro. What the? You guys are just losing.
Really use a conversion. Not to
Bro,
mention
nah, I gotta get my guy, bro. I didn't know that.
looking to pass. It's St. Clair.
It's going to be a 2v1 no matter what. It didn't matter where I threw it. It's going to be 2v1 no matter where I threw it.
They get him down on the play, and this big-arm sophomore's not afraid to show off the gun. Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Off play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell extends for the ball. Great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. The big tight end could
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going for it all. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got him 1st and goal. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just
oh my God, we have to block, bro. Like, we have to want to block. Like, blocking has to be a part of the fucking scheme if we want to fucking score.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Rage.
I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Sending the offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They'll run it from the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire
I'm not even trying to like rage bait, but like run blocking, you can't change run blocking, but unless you change like the mic.
Because they have been able to shut this
like,
guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Interesting.
To the
I don't like this
it's
anymore.
Manning.
I do like that though.
Fires Here's to the big
Yeah.
fella. Caught and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
That's what I don't want to
Well, nice
okay.
completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They'll try to run for it.
Oh my God, bro. What is going on? Like, what are we doing on the D-line, bro? Okay, you know what? I know what we're doing on the D-line. It's my fault. I'm the problem. I got the wrong niggas in the game right now. You're going right there. Bless. And you're going right there. Fuck it, bro. But now I want to see that work again. I really want to see that work again. There will be no, like, there's no.
Quarterback making checks. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up. And they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Offense breaks the huddle, it's third down. To the air, it's Manning. Trying to burn this defensive back.
Oh my God.
Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play in there inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The give to the back.
Interesting. He should never be out there. Okay. Interesting. So he should be on the end. Okay. That makes more sense. That's on me. That's on me. No. I put him in a bad spot. That's on me. I can't blame anyone but myself. He should, yeah, like, he should have never been in that spot. That's on me. That's on me right there. This isn't the defense I should have been. Yeah. Yeah, see, yeah. He's better right there. Yeah. I like young boys playing right there.
If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays.
He overplayed that shit, bro. Bro, he gotta come off the field too, bro.
The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Over there, so it's probably not going to be open.
Looking to throw at St. Clair.
Like I said, two over there, he's not going to be open, so he's on the ball.
He's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Wants to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He'll try to take it back.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward,
I just don't know, like,
when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside.
Really? Like,
tight ends flexed on the perimeter.
dang, I can't, like, I'm expecting St. Clair to throw a good pass, bro. Like, I'm just a terrorist, bro. I don't want to win.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback will keep it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Give to the back. Stuck on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
So that you called the play.
Trying to pick up a first down. No question they want to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Rush is on him. Wide open downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting and keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it. Keep getting those stats.
Dumps it to the back. He's got it. And he'll take it in and house it.
Decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Wisconsin is ahead early inside Camp Randall, but it's not exactly Ron Dane out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 6 over Pittsburgh. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
And that's kind of crazy. I didn't think that would happen coming into this football game. I didn't think we'd get in the 4th quarter and just call his name. This offense, man, he is a big play, dynamic weapon. They got
pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats and get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Back to pass, it's Manning. Finds the tight end. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Brings it in down the left side. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Inside the 25. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Texas! And the pummeling has started.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback, and I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Pocket breaking down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
Quarterback making adjustments. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for this offense. keep it on the draw. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Manning. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that
he's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why.
He unleashes a long one. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw again. Deep shot for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Got his man to the left. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To throw, it's St. Clair. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Away from pay dirt. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. On the move. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game.
You could tell he trusted himself. He thought he could take off, get that 1st down. Just a little too much speed on that defense. They closed that gap so quick. Didn't let him get to the 1st down marker. Turnover on downs.
He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of